October 17th, 1989, Game 3 of the World Series. Oakland A's against the San Francisco Giants. Sold-out crowd at Candlestick Park, millions watching at home until...
Oakland A's take. We're having an
The earthquake hit at 5:04. It lasted just 15 seconds. Everyone felt it, but no one realized yet how catastrophic it would turn out to be. Starting with the shocking sight of the collapsed section of the Bay Bridge, and then finding this nightmarish scene in East Oakland.
The entire upper deck of the Cypress structure has collapsed. It has fallen onto the lower deck.
67 dead, thousands injured, billions in damage. They postponed the World Series for 10 days. That was a serious earthquake. There's a reason people are scared of these things. This morning, we had an earthquake in New York.
This is CNN Breaking News.
I'm Wolf Blitzer in the CNN newsroom, and we're following breaking news out of New York right now.
That is the largest quake to hit the state of New Jersey in some 250 years.
We're right now trying to scramble teams in New York City and the surrounding areas.
We're taking this extremely seriously, and this is one of the largest earthquakes on the East Coast occur in the last century.
It was a shallow quake, and it was just like ringing a bell. The whole place just rang.
This could be a traumatic moment for individuals going through an earthquake.
All right. This sounds big. Is everyone okay?
My parents are in Staten Island, and she said that she did feel the shaking of the earthquake. Some of her friends even had some china, dishes that were kind of shaking on the shelves and kind of falling too.
And mirror was shaking. My toddler just jumping on the bed literally did not notice a thing. Nothing fell off the shelf. No, I'm trying to look. No, everything looks in place.
Earthquake can't be felt in the air, of course, although it can be felt on the ground.
Our viewers, we're getting some incredible new video just in out of New Jersey showing the earthquake. Watch this. Well, it doesn't seem so incredible, this video.
How'd the toddler not notice the earthquake? Toddlers are so perceptive. Nothing gets by them. Well, maybe it's because nothing really fell off the shelf. Holy
I don't know if this is an earthquake, so I feel like I'm gonna sit down.
No one died, no one's hurt, and every building's still standing. One guy was getting a vasectomy during the quake. Close call, but thank God he's okay too. The epicenter of the earthquake was, you're not going to believe this, Trump Bedminster Golf Club. Maybe he started to drill baby drill a little too early. Now, I live in New Jersey, felt the earthquake, knew it was an earthquake right away. Family was all there, opened the door, everything seemed fine. And then all the women in Emma's family started texting each other for hours. Jesse Jr. was a little nervous. He asked me, "Dad, what's an earthquake?" I told him the Earth's stomach was growling, and it was hungry, and he seemed to buy it. And then for the rest of the day, 40 million people kept asking each other, did you feel it? Some people didn't even come into work. Some people pulled over to the side of the road and prayed. People from all over the country were texting me if I was okay. And then I realized what the fuss was about. Location, location, location. The earthquake touched New York, the media capital of the country. If an anchor gets jostled for 10 seconds, you'll hear about it all day.
Grandpa! Pass the
We appreciate the thoughts and prayers. We will rebuild. This isn't anything new. If there's an inch of snow in Midtown, it's a snowpocalypse. If it's hot in the summer, they call it a scorpion heat wave. If it rains, rainbomb. The media is making us look soft. We've been through civil wars, world wars, drafts, assassinations, terror attacks, pandemics, gut-filled exclamation point. Florida, Texas, Kansas, they get decimated by hurricanes, floods, tornadoes, but they bounce back. Northern California had 7 earthquakes this week. You don't hear about them because reporters don't live there. When New York gets a 10-second shake, we report it like it's the world's first earthquake. And then we blame climate change.
Naturally, this left me wondering, could climate change play a role in the frequency of these felt quakes?
In terms of climate change, if we have sea level rise, for instance, we're going to change the amount of pressure that the ocean is exerting on the shelves and on the coastlines. And some of that weight will help to maybe trigger some earthquake activity.
Earthquakes have been happening forever, and New York's seen 500 earthquakes since the 1700s. There wasn't that much global warming back then, so don't panic. Buy a new picture frame, nail down that mirror, and let your dog outside. My driver's from Pakistan. He says they have earthquakes every year. 7 and 8 on the Richter scale. Lots of fatalities. If Pakistan can handle it, we can too. New York is still experiencing aftershocks, and prime time is monitoring the situation. But it does make you realize just how vulnerable we are to the whims of Mother Nature. It could all be gone in an instant. We just have to appreciate every second we have on this earth and live every day like it's our last. Be grateful for what you have. We're all just so insignificant in the grand scheme of things. Let's reflect in a moment of silence.